Thank you, sir.
Yes. Okay, so my first question is for Rowena. Okay. Hello, Rowena. How are you?
Hello, sir. Fine,
Yeah,
sir. How are you, sir?
yeah, I'm good. Okay, Rowena, what are the challenges that you face in your school right now?
Right now, the challenges that I'm facing right now is that last month we prepared our remote enrollment wherein we contacted our parents and let them know that because of the situation right now, pandemic, there is no way for them to come to school to send their child. Instead of we do is we call them one by one and let them know about the new normal, new normal way of learning, and new modalities that they're going to choose, whether they're choose for with offline or PCR. And after that, after the information of the parents, we conducted dry run for the modality that new policies is going to use. After the dry run, we finalized the modalities that our parents preferred to use for their child. And right now we are preparing uh, for the modules to be printed right now, sir.
If somebody is talking, can we mute our microphone, please? Kasi parang naririnig ko yung ano. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, tahimik. Pero naririnig niyo ba ako?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, very good. Okay, so when I acknowledge you, please unmute and talk. Okay, so thank you, Rowena. I'll be back again later.
Yes,
So
sir. Thank you,
for
sir.
Merlita, okay, Merlita, uh, how about in your school? What are the challenges that you
Yes,
face
sir.
right now?
Good morning. Yes, sir. Because of this situation, the present situation that we have, we do the remote enrollment by putting boxes in our different establishment in our community, the different places where the parents can reach immediately because of the situation that we cannot do enrollment with the coming to school with many parents that got together because we um, experiencing that our neighbor school is being used by the RSI, and our school is also one of the chosen school to be used by the LSI. So we do contacting parents who are working from home mode, sir. And being chairman of the grade 6, we 700 as of today, we have already 792 pupils involved. So from time to time, my principal is always doing the virtual meeting, and as one of the regional writer also in KLT, because I am the principal person at the same time I am the evaluator at the division level. That's why for my situation today, I'm not feeling well, sir, but I'm doing my doing it step by step so that I can go on with my work because of our situation. So right
Okay.
now, I'm still doing an editing, yes sir, and being the chairman of the group. I am also tasked to do the printing of the books. That's all,
Oh,
sir. Thank
okay.
you.
Thank you, Merlita. Okay, so Annalyn with the double N,
Yes, sir.
how are you?
I'm fine, sir. Kinakabahan ko.
Okay, from the module, di ba, you have accomplished yung tinatawag natin na pre and post self-rating proficiency. Can you recall that?
Reinforce rating proficiency.
Can you recall that, Annalyn? Hindi, yung before the module, may sinasagutan ko yung pre,
Nasagutan ko yung free lang po.
self-rating. Yung post,
Parang hindi ko nang nasagutan, sir.
you have to.
I
Uh,
have to answer, sir.
yes, lahat kayo doon, you have.
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
So,
Kasi that's part of the module activity.
yes.
Siguro nasagutan mo, hindi mo lang ma-recall.
Nasagutan ko yung free, yes, sir. Na-recall ko yung free. So,
Yung post, actually
hindi-
naman yon, pareho lang naman, kaya lang, yung time lang ng pagsagot mo, yung before and after siya. Ngayon, I just want to know if after accomplishing that, what are the things that you have learned or what are the things that you have observed? Meron bang progress?
yes, sir. There are a lot of
Okay.
progress.
Can you tell something about it?
So, first, when I answer the pre-proficiency pre-test, I feel so very nervous because I do not know I can bear or I can finish the whole course, the online course, because this is my first time. So later on, when the chat session started, first session, it is so very challenging because um, I really learned a lot from it. So I enjoyed the chat session, and also I learned from you, sir, a lot, and also to my dear classmates, I learned a lot, and I later on I feel it very enjoyable and fun. So the highlights are the highlights that I got from the online course. So a lot of things are, especially the four pillars of learning to know, learning to do, learning to be, and learning to live together. The teaching and the learning styles that also accommodate the styles, the learning styles of learners. So this time, I can see that I am very much ready for the 21st century education to be the 21st century teacher amidst this pandemic that I am going to use what the learnings that I got from this online courses.
Okay.
Yeah, sir.
Okay, thank you, Annalyn. Okay, so let's move to Evelyn. Evelyn, how are you?
Yes, sir. Good morning. Na-unmute ko
Oh,
na
yeah.
yung
Yeah. Okay, Evelyn, the same thing, no? Can you recall the pre and post test, proficiency test that you did?
Yes, sir. Good morning to everyone. So, as much
Can you?
as I have to call for the free competency checklist. It's all about the characteristics or attributes of the 21st century education. It's about the pillars of education, sir. Then the four pillars of education. It's about the 21st literacy skills to be developed by each teacher. The first, including the responsibilities of the 21st century teachers. Then for the ICT literacy, the media literacy, and how to develop or equip the KIPAB, or the so-called knowledge, skills, attitude, and values of the teachers in this 21st century. So as I observed in my response to the three-module test, of course, a lot of my responses were on the I cannot do very well on the pre-test, but of course, as we go along with our discussions during our chat sessions, and then during the post test, post module checklist, I have there is a progression from I cannot do this very well, so I improve, and some of my responses become I can do this already, or I am learning to do this. So actually, there are two modules for the pre-module one and pre-module two. So there are a lot of things I have learned on how to be equipped with the skills of the 21st century teachers, as well as how to deal with students in this digital age. For students, we cannot deny the fact that students are more knowledgeable than us compared to the use of the technology.
Okay, thank you, Evelyn. Okay, for Golda. Hello, Golda. Please unmute.
Okay. Good morning, everyone.
Oh, ayan, malakas. Teacher na teacher. Oh, parang ready na for online learning, ano?
Online learning lang, sir.
Yeah. Okay, probably ganito yung magiging setup nyo when you do the online learning. This is one of the modalities, no? Okay, Golda. Of course, it's apparent that you have learned something from this course, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have you tried applying the things that you have learned here in this course already?
Yes, sir. I visited this course, sir, in
Mhm.
making the module, sir,
Okay, very
the
good.
learners.
Yes, can you tell something about it?
Okay. In this course, I've learned a lot from this course from you, sir, of course, and from my classmates. I've learned a lot in using uh, new technologies, multimedia, mga ICT, sir. In this course, sir, I've learned a lot, and I've used this in my module writing to be given this school year, sir.
Sir, nakamute ka, Sir Philip.
Sorry. Okay. So aside from module writing, Golda, what else can you share to us?
Uh,
Or
I-
where do you plan to apply the learnings that you have?
okay, sir. I plan this learning. I've learned this a lot from this course, sir. I plan to apply this in um, online class, sir.
Mhm. Okay, go ahead. Kinakabahan si Golda.
Yes, sir. So much.
Okay lang. Okay.
So much. I'm not
Ah,
ready.
okay. Ano na lang, what are the challenges that you face in your school right now?
The challenges I face in our school right now, sir, is the students. Right.
Mhm.
Matangtay dito,
What
sir.
what is the status of yung pandemic sa place niyo? You are from where, Golda?
From Kidapawan City, sir, North Cotabato, Mindanao.
How, 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 how many cases do you have right now of COVID?
More than 20 cases, sir.
So marami na rin.
Yes, sir.
So how do you cope up with that?
Ah, ano na, sir?
I
To
mean,
follow
yung,
the
yung,
protocols.
in the meantime, yung school, how do you deal with it?
In our
Do
school,
you go
sir.
to school? Do you go to school?
Yes, sir. 3 times a week, sir.
3 times a week. Okay.
Yes, sir.
What do you
Chemical.
usually do in the school?
In our school, sir, we designated to go to our purok, sir. Every purok we have a coordinator. Then we will go to the purok, sir, and then we will coordinate the purok leader, the barangay counselor, and then the module, sir. We will give the module to our barangay purok leader.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, balikan kita later, Golda. Okay,
Yes,
please
sir.
stand by. Okay, Emmeline. Hello, how are you?
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Okay. Emmeline, can you share to the class how were you able to accomplish your course assignments? What are the challenges that you have encountered? Something like that. So, tell your story.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Uh, I'm very much thankful because uh, I'm chosen as to enroll this flexible learning. The
Mhm.
challenges that I encounter in this program or in this course, I mean, because when after doing my assignments and everything, the written requirements given to you, my laptop having problems, sir. So lahat
Mhm.
na all of my files are erased. Hindi ko na ma
Na-retrieve.
retrieve yung lahat ng ginawa ko
Okay.
na assignment. That is why when I
Oh.
received when Sir De La Cruz informed us last 2 days, I am Hindi ko na alam, sir, kung what I am going to do because until now, my laptop is not in the, ano pa, sir, nasa shop pa.
Mhm.
Kaya what I'm doing, kaya ginawa ko, I started doing my assignment yesterday and until this morning, sir.
Oh. What lesson learned?
Sir?
You,
Okay, pardon, sir?
yeah. What are the lessons that you learned from that? You have
Okay. So,
to,
a lesson that
kailangan may backup.
I've learned from this, I have backup drive, sir, na ilagay. Hindi ko dapat, sana nagkaroon ako ng flash drive para doon sa aking mga files. Hindi lang ako nag-ano doon sa aking laptop, sir.
Yes, you should.
That's the list of
By the way, Annalyn, were you able to submit your your assignments?
yesterday lang po talaga, sir.
Oo, kasi the last time I checked it, parang wala pa.
Wala pa nga.
Oo.
Yes, sir.
So, after this, I will be checking your assignment. You have
Yes,
to
yes.
submit it.
After this revalida, sir, I will upload my all my written requirements.
Yes, for you to have your
Yes, sir. Yes,
final
sir.
verdict.
Okay.
Okay. So, other than your laptop, uh, what other struggles you encounter in accomplishing your uh, assignments or doing all the requirements in this course?
So far, sir, the struggle that I have encountered during finishing my requirements in this course
How about the
is
yung connection mo?
okay lang naman po ang connection, sir. Sometimes,
Oo, kasi ano naman, yung participation mo naman is very good. No? So, hindi ka naman pumupunta in higher places, ganyan, just to have a strong connection. So, okay naman.
no, sir, no, sir.
Okay, yung laptop lang
Sa
talaga.
bahay lang po ako yung laptop talaga, sir.
Mhm. So,
Bigla po siya na black out.
yes. So, dear teachers, nowadays, yung laptop nyo, mobile phone, yung mga internet connection nyo, talagang napaka-importante yan ngayon, especially sa
Sir.
online learning. Kasi hindi lang, halimbawa, hindi lang ganito that you are attending your class, but soon, you will be, you will be using this in your own classroom. No?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hindi man ganito na face-to-face, I'm sure may element pa rin na kailangan niya silang kontakin sa Messenger, Google Classroom, or whatever platform. So yung experience dito ni Emmeline might also be the same with you, no? Or you will be
Yes, sir.
experiencing it later on. Or siguro na-experience nyo na rin na kayo ay gumawa ng isang file and then it was deleted or na-corrupt, something like that. So it's really a bad experience. So
Yes, sir.
kailangan parati kayong may backup or contingency
Yes.
plan, kumbaga.
Yes,
Okay?
sir.
Oo. So
Yes, sir.
i-discuss ko rin later sa inyo regarding yung action plan nyo. What are the possible contingency plans that we can integrate? Para later on, may COVID man o wala, your plans are there to stay, no? It would be materialized. Okay? So,
Yes,
balikan,
sir.
balikan kita na Emmeline, no?
Yes,
Let's
sir.
go to Norodin. Hello, Norodin.
Hello, sir. Good morning po.
How are you?
I'm good, sir.
Okay. So, Norodin, can you how would you assess your participation in the chat sessions?
Well, thank you for that question, sir. During our first chat session, I feel worried because that time was our school-based management evaluation original level, and it just so happened that I am super late in our session.
Mm-hmm.
And for the second to fourth chat sessions, I think I participated well and answered all your queries um, and answered all your queries. Not so perfect, but um, done it good. And of course, I am grateful for my classmates for the shared ideas or the solicited ideas. I am learning so much from all of you guys.
Okay.
Teachers.
So that's what I want to hear, no? That you learn something from your classmates.
Yes, sir.
Not just from me, but from your classmates as well. Kasi
Yes, sir.
I always say this that as your tutor, I also learn from you. No?
Yes, sir.
There
It
are
is a,
many.
yes, sir. It is a two-way process. Learning by from us and learning from you.
Yeah, it's just a way of listening to others.
Yes, sir.
Kasi nga, even yung may mga problema, they are talking about their problems, you learn from that. So, kahit sabihin mong problema yan, it's a negative thing, we learn from it.
Yes, sir.
It's just a matter of uh, yung mindset. Okay? So, yun nga, sinabi ko kanina, yung panel discussion natin, it's a it's an opportunity for us to listen to our co flexible learners and learn from them.
Yes, sir.
Especially so na ibang-iba yung pinanggalingan nyo. Meron galing sa Mindanao, from Visayas, from Luzon. So, from there itself, meron ng meron ng uh, parang cultural exchange, no? So, even yung language nyo minsan, o the way you speak, o ayan, ano na yun, ah, marami na tayong matututunan doon. Okay, so you have with you your your outputs. Can you show
Yes.
me? Pakita niyo sa camera.
This is my portfolio, sir.
Yeah. Okay, pakita niyo papipicturean ko. Go
Sir,
down.
wala na ako
Please
nadala
show
ako,
your.
sir.
Bakit hindi ko dinala?
Kasi i-print pa na mo, sir. Pa-print pa na ako. Pwede i-send ko na lang, sir. Mayroon naman akong ganyan, sir.
Yeah, pero wala pa kita may pakita man lang.
Wala ako ngayon, sir, kasi nasa ibang bahay ako, sir. Nakiki-wifi lang ako.
Okay. So, picturean natin How about si Chris? Are you there, Chris? Parang naka-standby yung video niya. Okay, so I'll be, please, so Rowena, please show your output. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you. Isi-save ko lang Okay, so I would like you to focus on your action plan. Okay, in your action plan. Okay, Rowena. Rowena.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I would like you to tell something about your action plan. Just focus on the comments of your principal when you let her sign it.
Yes, sir. During the time that I let my I let my principal sign my action plan, he said that um, there are some activities here that I write that are needed for the school to develop. The advocacy that I added, especially the advocacy of uh, um, garbage segregation, and the school also is had an advocacy. I added the advocacy of not using plastic
Mm-hmm.
in our store or cellophane. Um, when the pupils are buying food from the canteen, sir, they will no
Yes.
longer they will bring with them the baon. So when
Mhm.
they buy biscuits, the tendera will open the biscuit and put it in there. And also, there is no more cellophane that could be thrown away from them. That is one of the advocacy that I added, and the principal like it. And
Mhm.
also the cleanup drive in the community and inside and outside of the school.
Okay.
Okay, and I also regarding my arts and creativity, I engaging in activities that enhance to develop arts and creativity such as painting and dancing and singing, especially in the lower grades, especially in grade 1. I want them to have that activities to enhance their um, creativity in art.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. Any further comment from your principal, Rowena? Any
Yes, sir.
advices?
Yes, sir. He advises that I will go with the advocacy that I write in here in my action plan. So he said that I will monitor this one
Mm-hmm.
and see to it that it is implemented. It will be implemented.
Okay. Okay, so that's noted, Rowena. I will be
Right?
calling you again later. Please stand by.
Yes, sir.
Okay, how about Merlita? Please unmute. Merlita, hello. Please unmute. Okay. Parang naka-mute ka pa, Merlita. Okay, balikan natin si Merlita, no? Annalyn muna. Annalyn with the double N.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Annalyn, can you tell something about your experience regarding your action plan when you let your principal sign it? What are the advices or the feedback that you got from him or her? Please share to the group.
So I can reach out easily my principal because he is my neighbor. So I
Oh,
always, yes sir, in front of my house is
mhm.
this house also. So
Okay.
when I need technical support or any support, hindi lang financial support, I I run to him. Then he also checked reviewed my personal lifelong learning plan. This is in
Mhm.
2 to 5 years duration. So he also advised that um, he will find or he will find fund to to support all my activities, all my activities, especially the seminars for the teachers. So I wrote here
workshops. Another plan is about our school solid waste management, youth for environment programs, cleanup drives, and also for my co-teachers also we have I have here literacy or ICT literacy seminar workshop, and he appreciated this for because my co-teachers are not so good in ICT. There are lots of my co-teachers na ano sa ICT, sir. So
Mhm.
he advised me to he advised me to give allocation from our city government because our city government also help us in funding this every year, especially all about for the all about for the learners program and teachers. They are so very good. Our city government of Coronadal is very good and very supportive in our activities. And also our principal, sir, especially as you will find, he will allocate from MOE also, sir. So,
Okay.
yun na, sir.
Yeah. Any more other feedback from the principal?
The feedback that he advised me is that I should make all other um, programs uh, shortened because of there are a lot of activities in school. So the
Mhm.
time is not so, especially this pandemic, sir, hindi ko ma-realize. But hopefully, next year, kasi 5-year plan ito. So, kung hindi ito ngayon ma-realize, so bali next year pwede siya. So,
Mhm.
na-advise siya na other program and activities ko daw i-short, kumbaga, hindi ko siya masyadong pahabain or mawa. 5 days seminar, 5 days lang, gawin ko lang. 2 days lang or 3 days.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for that, Annalyn. Okay. Merlita, okay ka na ba? Okay na. Parang hindi pa rin natin marinig si Merlita. Okay. Let's have Evelyn first. Evelyn, share something about your lifelong plan.
Of lifelong plan, yung professional development plan ko, sir. So when I
Yeah.
presented the plan to my principal, um, he commented good, but of course there are some parts here that according to him, we cannot do this within this year since because of the pandemic.
Mhm.
There are intervention kasi, sir, that I was written here in my plan to attend seminars and trainings. But since this pandemic, um, we cannot realize it. According to him, we cannot realize that. So maybe there will be diversion of the plan of the intervention. According to him, you better aside, instead of attending seminar, face-to-face seminar, maybe we can divert your intervention to webinars. But of course, this is online seminars. But of course, there should be fun. I said to my principal, sir, I need fun for that because of course I have a router Wi-Fi, but this is a prepaid. Maybe sir, you can fund at least give me some fund for internet connection like that. Since our school is lack of internet connection, the router is just limited. So the time that I presented to him my plan, so he assured me that he will support as long as to his best, of course, to the best of the school. And he said also that one of the important things that in making a plan is dapat una is bata. No? Una is bata. So everything that you put in the plan, always observe that this is for the benefit of the students. But of course, sir, since during our discussion, I cannot forget your statement, sir, which said that we cannot give what we could have have. Diba, sir? So
Yes.
I told my principal, so I need to learn it myself before I can share it to my students because we cannot teach our students unless we learn it first. So there are a lot of advices from our principal since everything that I have written in my plan, there will be diversion because of the pandemic. So
Mhm.
lot of the interventions, the solutions, the barriers cannot be realized this moment because of the COVID-19. But
Mhm.
hopefully, we will pray it together that we can end this pandemic will end soon, so that all the plans that I have written in my PDF or the PDP will be realized because this is for the good of for myself, of course. First, for myself, so that everything that I have learned, I can share it to my students, and of course, I can share it also to my two teachers.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for that, Evelyn. Okay. Si Golda, I guess may emergency. So we'll just go back to her later. So Emmeline, please present your plan. Focus on speak up of your principal.
Okay, sir. Hello.
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay. So as I presented my plan to my principal, he told me to he told me to realize my what I have written in my plan. So one of my plan activities here is to join different activities or trainings. How na ba yun na? Ano ba yun? Sorry, sir. To
Yeah.
join seminars, attending seminars related to art activities and related also to the different strategies in teaching using the ICT. That is why what we are doing right now, because hindi nangyari ito sir because of the pandemic. What we are doing right now is we are attending webinars, series of webinars na pwedeng maano sir, pwedeng ma-update, magamit namin sa aming teaching.
Mhm.
And also, she also told me that finishing my course, she advised me also to cascade what I have learned from this flexible learning. So that
Okay.
is why I make a action plan implemented during Slack session, sir. Every
Mhm.
Friday,
That's good.
we are yes, sir. We are we have having our action plan every second week, a second Friday, and last Friday of Friday, every Friday. That is why I make action plan, cascading what I have learned in this course. One is uh, in order for my co-learner, I co-colleague to also learn what I have learned from this session or from this course.
Mhm. Okay. Thank you for that, Emily. Okay, Norodin.
Yes, sir.
Any feedback from your principal or immediate supervisor?
Um, as to the action plan is concerned, my principal scrutinized, checked, and reviewed all the activities indicated on my plan. He was so happy about my output because he promised to give his full support to my activities. But the only comment from him is that I need to, or we need to focus or prioritize what are the needs of our teachers right now. So yun lang po sir ang kanyang comment sa aking plan. Prioritize the activities that is basically needed in today's. Sir, naka-off po ang mic mo sir.
Yes, sorry. Okay, are the activities or programs that invested in your plan, do you think it can be materialized?
Yes sir, yes sir.
Can you share one or two activities that is something
Um,
interesting?
okay sir. Um, one of the activities indicated in my plan is that seminar workshop on contextualizing teaching to local situations.
Mhm.
So yun po ang isa sa mga nagustuhan ng aking principal. And then the second one is that improving or conduct a Slack session as what mom said a while ago. Conduct a Slack session on the art of questioning and reacting skills.
Mhm.
Yan po sir. Just to enhance the skills of the teachers as well as the reacting skills in the four parameters of the classroom.
Okay. Thank you, Norodin.
Thank you, sir.
Let's go back to Merlita. Okay na bang audio mo, Merlita? Out of reach pa. How about Chris? Hello, Chris. Oh, nawala si Chris. Okay, Merlita.
Yes, sir.
Okay, ayan. Okay, finally, narinig ka na ulit namin. Merlita, can you share the feedback of your
Yes,
principal
sir. Yes, sir.
about your plan?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Um, yes, sir. When my principal when my principal scrutinized my action plan, all of my plan here written on my port- she gave me a positive feedback that she will support me in all my plans, except because of our situation. I have here written engaging in activities like tree planting and mangrove planting. Instead of tree planting, she told me that we will advise because uh, of this situation. Uh, we have the modalities work from modular and online. We have to
um, advise our parents to, instead of tree planting, we advise them to plant vegetables in their back, or the backyard gardening. And the one, she stressed this one, the managing life stress. She told me that she will find schedule that we will have the virtual mode, this managing life stress because of the situation, that all teachers must be aware how to manage the stress.
Mhm.
That's also, and she told me that I will support you in your plans. That's all.
Okay. Nice to hear that. Uh, Erlita. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Si Annalyn. Annalyn, if you can get me. Hello, how are you? Annalyn. Okay. Please, can you share the feedback of your principal? Ay, yung iba mag-mute muna ah. Naka-mute ka ata, Annalyn. We can't hear you.
There you are.
Ah, yeah.
Okay, sir. So with regards to my action plan, sir, when I beforehand, I have really a hard time doing this CMEU activities and then action plan. It's because of the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, with the use of the ICT, so I have to communicate with the facilitating skills as well as with my principal regarding my action plan and then regarding also with my lifelong learning plan. So when before I talked to her personally, so I already cited some of these, and that includes the integration or training workshop about ICT, especially that this one is needed for this pandemic, for this school year, for this incoming school year. So I really stress out about the training workshop and hands-on for teachers, okay, with the use of the ICT. And then she also agrees with me about this. And then that's why I was also one of the ICT, but I'm not supposed to be an ICT teacher. So just an additional to the team. And then another one is the I stress out also with the clean up drive, clean up, and then the propagation, medicinal and then herbal propagation. By the way, sir, our principal, I think just stayed 6 months. Okay, 6 months in our schools because we changed another principal.
Mm-hmm.
So I presented the same action also, the same action plan because I was also one of the SSG advisor. So I include here about the war on waste, meaning the cleanliness drive, the campaign about cleanliness, and then tree planting, but we cannot do it this school year, and then the medicinal and then herbal propagation, where we were connected with the LGU. And then she also agreed with that, and then she said, that's a good idea, but then we cannot materialize that one because of the pandemic. But we did practice that one for 2 years or 3 years now that I stayed in the school. And then another one is I include there the Slack, okay? Slack wherein what I have learned, okay, what I have learned also during the self-directed learning and then my previous background about photography, and then editing. Okay, so I tried also to start doing that one, and then starting June, every Tuesday and then Thursday, we met up together. We have the schedule, the set A and then set B, where we were assigned. So I was one of the ICT members, where I also trained the teachers for the ICT using the Google Classroom, and then the use of the PowerPoint, video recording, and then the use of the Filmora 9 for
Mhm.
editing their videos in preparatory for this incoming school year. So another one I think that she also agree with me is the use of the mentoring with the quality of teaching and learning, because nowadays we have to be open minded that our students are techy than us. So I included also that maybe if possible, because at the time when I planned this one, uh, we didn't really expect that the pandemic will be extended. So I told my principal that I think we can do this virtual. So this one is we did, aside from the Tuesday and then Thursday ICT training that we had. So if one teacher will have a problem and he or she would like to ask something like mentoring or assistance, so I tried to start also myself doing that. So I talked to my department head, and then after that one, I talked also to the mentor, to the COT mentor that I have. And then I think the last part, I think where I mentioned about the ICT. So learning this one with you, I really strengthened this one. It's because uh, this pandemic, we had the Rehiyon 12 sa ere. And this one is something like you will be given a chance to deliver a news. So I'm helping doing the editing, video editing, as well as making also news. I did twice, just giving a try at that. And then, so it's a nice experience. So the last one I think, sir, that I really stressed out last time before the pandemic is the chance I think to teachers to explore themselves not only inside the school or through seminars, but right now we cannot do that as well. So I include also there that the teacher will have a chance toward the globalization, sir, of my personal learning plan. So I include there that the teacher or we teachers should integrate also globalization and multicultural literacy. And one there that I really suggested it, if we will be given a chance to travel, so we have to take advantage of that. But right now we cannot do that. So I think one way to really do this is to use also virtual. Okay, you can just browse, surf on the internet about the places that we wanted to go, and then like I was last time a grade 8 teacher, English teacher. So I include this one. It's because the lesson at that time we were really have the advantage to travel. It's because we had the low cost airlines, but now we cannot materialize that one. So this one, I think I cannot also include this year, and we cannot materialize this one. And then I think, sir, the last one that we were trying to know about is the financial literacy. Financial literacy, where at this time of pandemic, okay, uh, the problem is the online selling and then buying. So if we don't have the knowledge about this one, I think we will have a hard time also to refrain ourselves from buying, or yeah, buy, especially buying. Okay, so at this pandemic, so I think we should have this financial literacy also, so that we can also observe uh, something like to save, not to save for ourselves, but for the family members, and then for the family that we had, and we need to set priorities with what would be the things that we should prioritize at this pandemic. Okay, so she's also, so lastly, sir, she was really happy about my plan,
Mhm.
even that I know her for just 6 months.
Okay. So well said, Annalie.
Thank
Okay,
you,
Chris.
sir.
Hello, Chris. Hello, Chris. I guess the audio of Chris is not working. May problema yung connection niya. Chris?
Kung nahihirapan, sir, mag-connect,
Oo.
brown
Siguro
out,
I'll just
brown out daw, sir.
call her na lang mamaya, Sir
Yes, sir.
Jess.
Sige po, sir.
Mhm. Okay. So, dear students, please unmute muna kayo lahat. And then I will just give my comments and suggestions regarding your plan. No? Noruddin, are you there? Noruddin?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, just please listen, no, to my comments and suggestions. Mag-unmute muna kayo. Okay. So, as I observe, majority of you have your supportive principal, no, and your immediate supervisor. Kasi based from their feedback, talagang they really want you to learn. They really want you to improve in your craft. So, congratulations with that. And then, I would like you to integrate yung time frame nyo, it should be specific. Kapag halimbawa, nilagay nyo na 5-year development plan yan, still, dapat maglagay kayo by year. And every year, you should put your target. Para later on, you will know your progress, whether you are progressing or not. And then, um, may mga problema akong uh, narinig kanina regarding, of course, the pandemic. So, your personal learning plan should be flexible. Flexible in a way that whether there is pandemic or not, it will materialize. No? Like for example, kapag nilagay yung you will be attending seminar, something like that, syempre hindi na pwede yun kasi you cannot travel. So, instead of seminar, you put their webinar. Kasi there are lots of free webinars right now, di ba? Karamihan dyan, majority, 90% are free. Probably, sa ngayon, free pa yan. Pero later, kung talagang medyo mahaba-haba itong pandemic na ito, baka magkaroon na rin ng mga fees. Okay? But of course, let's be creative, innovative. Okay? And then, yung sinasabi ko kanina yung be specific with your targets, you can put there, this is an option, you can put their key performance indicators or KPI if you have heard from that before. Importante ito sa mga plano. Key performance indicators, these are the indicators wherein magiging measurable ang inyong mga goals. Ito yung titignan nyo whether kung nakita nyo yan, na-observe nyo, that means, okay, pwede nyo sabihin na you are successful. No? Key performance indicators. Halimbawa, kapag nag-set kayo ng seminar in a certain year, o kailangan I will be attending seminar, ano ang key performance indicators mo doon? That you have attended 9 seminars, you have your 9 certificates, something like that. Okay? And then, regarding your plan pa rin, it should be in consonance to the school development plan and LGU programs. Kailangan hindi rin nalalayo yung mga gusto yung mangyari sa inyo sa gustong mangyari ng school and ng LGU that you are part of. Kasi baka later on, yung gusto mong mangyari ay taliwas pala sa gustong mangyari ng school. Gustong mangyari ng DepEd or gustong mangyari ng bayan nyo. So, it should also be in consonance. I-harmonize nyo, kumbaga. So, first thing first is to, kailangan meron kayong access, no, sa mga LGU programs related sa profession nyo, not, kasi siyempre wala na tayong pakialam doon sa ibang areas. Even your school, you try to ask your planning officer, usually yung mga head teacher nyo, no, regarding kung ano yung mga development plans ng school nyo. And then from there, okay, ibabangga mo ngayon yung plano mo, yung professional action plan mo. Okay? And then I learned kanina hindi ko alam kay Emmeline ata ito, yung cascading. Yung cascading, okay, this is a good ano. Every time you attend a seminar or webinar, maganda na i-cascade nyo. Ibig sabihin, you re-echo what you have learned. So, nabanggit ito ni Annalyn kanina, yung Slack session, no? School-based learning action cell. Napakagandang program ito ng DepEd. So, ano nyo ito? Flagship program nyo ito. So, dito nyo ipapasok yung mga gusto nyong, yung kung ano yung, ano nyo, parang ano to parang siyang action research ba? Nag-uumpisa siya kung ano yung kailangan ng school nyo. Do not talk on something na alam na ng mga teachers. Kailangan ang need ng school, yun yung maging priority nyo for Slack session. Okay, halimbawa, maraming cases ng dengue sa area, particularly in your school. Ano ang pwede nyo pag-usapan sa Slack session? Okay, something about related doon sa magiging action nyo to eradicate dengue. No, something like that. Okay, so wag puro God-related topics para lang ma-liquidate nyo yung pad nyo sa God. Hindi naman gano'n. So, napakaraming pwedeng topics na kailangan nyo, na pwede nyo pag-usapan sa Slack session nyo. Okay, and then, may mga narinig din ako kanina that you have integrated online distance learning mechanism. Since ito yung pinaka-in ngayon, o isa ito sa kailangan na parang prerequisite ba na hindi mawala sa inyong plan. You improve yourself in the area of online distance learning kasi ito na yung new normal na tinatawag. Pwedeng magkaroon ng vaccine, pwedeng mawala na yung COVID, pero let's anticipate that kind of problem na anytime soon, baka magkaroon ulit ng another virus, something like that. It's not being paranoid, but we are just being prepared. No? So, at least, and whatever happens, we are ready. Okay, so please integrate that. Also, may nabanggit kanina na very interesting is yung stress management. Importante po ito, especially na napakarami nating problema ngayon, idagdag mo yung financial, yung emotional, kasi nga hindi tayo lumalabas, so something like that. We need stress management. So isa yan sa mga targeting niya. And then ito, halos wala akong narinig about health programs. Meron kayo sa school na health program, pero parang ah, ano ba yung, meron din, kaya lang very minimal lang yung, ano ba yung, ano nyo dito, yung waste segregation, something like that, may narinig kayo, pero isa lang yon doon sa health program. So, ito talaga integrate nyo kasi napapanahon. No, napapanahon. Yun bang paghuhugas ng mga bata, no? Yung mga ganong na although syempre the plan is intended for us, of course, dapat maglagay pa rin na something that will benefit your school at the same time your students. Kasi as a whole, our service is for the students and the school in general. Okay, and then I heard about financial literacy. That's very good, no? Kasi syempre yung managing our finances, napakalaking challenge yan for teachers. Imagine sa DepEd, ang tingin nila is dyan yung maraming loan. Di ba? Kasama na tayo dyan. Well, wala pong masama sa loan. Ang tignan lang po natin, may pinaglalaanan ka ba? Pero kung nag-tour ka lang sa Singapore, sa Thailand, sa Hong Kong, parang hindi naman, 'di ba? Parang hindi naman magandang magandang reason para mag-loan. Kung ang loan mo, bumili ka ng lupa, nagpagawa ka ng bahay, okay, that is an investment. So, maganda yon. Nagpaaral ka, so walang problema sa loan. Pero, still, kailangan pa rin natin ng financial literacy. Kung ano yung meron tayo resources natin, yung management. Okay? Well, so, those are the things na na-observe ko na pwede nyo ma-integrate. No? It's just a suggestion, pero your plan can still be improved. Di ba? So, kahit wala na sana yung sineo, still, please pursue in realizing your plan. Kasi this is not for us, sa sineo, but this is for you. No? And at the same time, ano na yan, magandang habit na yan na gagawin nyo na every now and then, you will have your parang vision for yourself in a 5-year, in 5 years, something like that. So ito yung magiging plano ko, and I hope I could achieve it. Okay? So, yan. Okay na ata si Chris. Chris, naririnig mo na kami? Okay, nakamute ka ata, Chris.
Okay na po, sir.
Ayan. Okay, diba? Okay, tamang-tama kung habol. Okay, Chris, can you share something about your plan? Mag-focus ka doon sa yung feedback ng principal mo nung nagpa-sign ka sa kanya o ng immediate supervisor.
And sir, according to her, sir, that in my plan, sir, it would help me improve myself, sir. Especially I have only 3 years in this scenario may help me in my career, po, sir. And
Okay.
she gave also some positive feedback to me, sir. And hopefully, sir, that my plan daw, sir, I can accomplish it. Not only in this portfolio, but only in the real situation in our school.
Okay. Okay, that's it, Chris. Okay, so let's wrap it na. So, congratulations po for a job well done. Uh, at this point in time, I still learned a lot from you, no? From your sharings, and I hope that whatever you have learned from us here in Simeo will be applied, no? Kasi kung hindi naman na-apply yan, parang useless din yung pinag-aralan. So apply it in your school, in your community, kasi malaking bagay ang magagawa ng, ng contribution as a whole, no? Okay, so ayan, uh, just wait for the final details regarding your graduation. So I will be endorsing uh, lahat ng nag-participate ngayon uh, sa list ng graduation soon. So Sir Jess will be informing you of when will be your graduation. Pwedeng virtual yan, face-to-face, depende sa magiging decision ng Simeo. Okay, so uh, any final words? Umpisan natin kay Chris.
No, sir, I am really nervous, sir, but it makes worse, sir, because of my connection.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so unfortunate na walang kuryente ngayon dyan sa inyo, no?
Ayun ako
But still, okay, that's good. Oh, at least, nakahabol, no?
Grabe po,
Okay.
sir.
Marlita, si Marlita naman, yan, nakaka, nakaka-proud na kahit medyo
Yes, sir.
masama yung pakiramdam niya, still manage to participate and then talaga naman nakaka-impress yung performance ng Marlita. Okay, any comment, ma'am?
Thank you, sir. Sir, thank you, sir, for this Simeo Enotech. And thank you, sir, for accommodate our
Yes.
success sometimes because I don't have internet connection, and my principal told me that even you are now in the golden age, you can go.
Kaya nga ako nakakatuwa
There are
kasi
none
at your age right
wants
now,
to participate in this.
yes, makipagsabayan kayo sa
Yes,
mga
sir.
millennials.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And thank you very
And you
much.
will
I
pride.
keep up with
Yeah?
the activities that we have. Yeah.
You have to thank your principal for
Even
giving.
my sleepless nights, sir, for for making modules right now. I have still work sir, because I am editing 5 and grade 4 PLE modules right now. And
Okay.
thank you very much, sir, for all your all the this.
Yes, ma'am. You're welcome po.
Thank you very much.
You're
God
welcome
bless,
po.
sir.
Yes. Evelyn, Evelyn, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So any,
Uh,
yes.
Sir, I am very thankful, sir, for this opportunity, or the
Mhm.
opportunity given to me by our school, of course, our school principal, because this is just a rare opportunity because it is funded by the school. So I am very
Yes.
thankful for our principal, for our division. And of course, with respect to the content of the course, the module, I am very thankful to you, sir, our flexible learning tutor, because of course I have learned a lot that as a teacher, it's not enough. It's not enough. The knowledge that we have is not enough. I have learned that, kumbaga, maraming kulang, sir. With respect to technology, I know that students are techno savvy. Kumbaga, sir, they are more intelligent, they are more technology oriented than us. But I
Mm-mm.
am trying, of course, because of this video, I am challenged. I am
Yeah.
challenged to learn more about ICT integration in the class. And of course, I am also very thankful to my co-learners. Even though I have experienced very hard times making my my assignment as well as during the chat sessions because during those times that we have our chat sessions, um, I have no yaya. I have two kids,
Mm-mm.
a little two kids, and wala kaming yaya that time because wala ko siya report during pandemic. So I have very
Mm-mm.
hard time taking care of my two small kids and then my, of course, the household chores. Then, so at least I have proved to myself that I can do the multitasking. I
Yeah.
can do my role as a mother. I can do my role as a learner during the time and my role as a teacher. So I am very
Okay.
much thankful. Hopefully, I can have the chance to take the course two of the semester.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Okay, Annalyn. Yeah. Yes, Annalyn, go ahead.
The single
Okay.
answer or the
Yeah. Single M.
thank you so much, sir. Actually, taking the path of Guru 21 was really the what was one of the challenging because when the time that we had the orientation, so I have doubts if I will pursue because this is the second time that the previous principal approaches me already to take this course. But at that time, I declined it because of the activities also in school. But when this one was offered during summer, so I felt also blessed and then happy because I learned from you, I learned from my classmates, okay, and then this one I think sum up that according to what Mom Evelyn also what mentioned a while ago that we cannot teach, we cannot offer something what we don't have. So with this, I think with this knowledge, so I can say that I think a bit or little by little, we will try to cope ourselves to become 21st century teachers. Okay, to really focus our students virtual or offline someday, okay, using with what we have learned from Guru 21. So with that, sir, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Okay,
I love my voice, sir.
congratulations,
For,
Annalyn.
I'm very sorry for my voice right now because just last week, sir, we had the busy schedules for the news
Mm.
coverage and then getting the what is the footage. So
Oh,
I lost my voice.
yes, it's okay. Uh,
So thank you so
congratulations.
much,
Annalyn.
sir. And
Yeah.
thank you also, classmates. Not
Yes.
me.
Okay, Emmeline, it's your turn.
I'm lucky,
Yes,
sir, to
ma'am.
be part of this learning experience because it makes me memorable and meaningful to my life as a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
I want to thank you also, sir, for your insight, for your encouragement given to us, for your understanding for us. I was able to experience virtual learning in this course, sir. With that, thank you so much, sir.
Yes. Okay,
Thank you also so much
congratulations.
to my classmates.
Yeah. Is Norodin here? Andito pa ba si Norodin? Nag-left na siya. Okay, Eileen is here. Eileen? Medyo late si Eileen.
Yes, sir.
Eileen, since you are late, we'll just have one-on-one na lang after this, no? I will be calling you after this. Kasi medyo late ka na, I need more time para sa ano, sa revalida mo. So one-on-one na lang tayo. Okay? So,
Kanina pa po ako, sir,
Ah?
pero hindi ko na mas na ako nakikita.
okay, sorry.
Opo, sir.
Oo nga, hindi kita nakikita dito sa screen ko. Pero,
Dalawa kami ni Ma'am Delia, sir.
Ma'am Delia.
Palobat na nga ako, sir. Kanina pa kami dito, sir.
Oh, ayan. Hindi kasi kayo nagsasalita, kaya hindi ko kayo nakikita.
1 hour.
Okay. Anyway, nandyan naman kayo kanina, no? Nakikinig naman kayo.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Opo, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
For ganito na lang. For others na natapos na, pwede na kayong mag-leave. Oo. Iyan ko
Thank
lang
you,
itong
sir.
si Norodin.
Thank you.
Norodin, thank you so much.
Opo,
Thank
sir.
you,
Thank you
sir.
so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank you
sir.
so much,
Thank
sir.
you.
Ako
Thank
na
you for
na.
my
Yes,
good
ma'am.
bless and keep safe always.
I hope to see you all.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Okay, pwede na po.
Ako mag-left aliwang.
Sige, picture muna tayo.
And then on the picture.
Picture.
Yeah.
Nice.
1, 2, 3. Okay, see. Okay, so pwede na po kayo mag-leave.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Sir, thank you. Bye-bye, classmates.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Well, what's up, Leo?
Dalawa naman sa Ma'am Ay.
Yeah.
Uy,
So,
papaano mo eh?
Chris, you can stay if you like. Kasi medyo na-late ka din. Ma'am Erlita, thank you so much. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
So, hindi ko tayo nakikita. You're already there pala. Okay, so let's make this quick. So, Elia,
Yes, sir.
yes, can you share the feedback of your principal regarding your plan?
Actually, sir, first time in-approach ako ng principal, sabi niya, Delia, you will enroll the course CMU. So all I thought, sir, na CMU Excel is Microsoft Excel. So sabi ko, yes, ma'am. But during the orientation, hello, what's this? Sabi ko, which excellence? Sabi ko. So I told my principal, ma'am, I'm a quiet type of person, sir. Hindi ako nag-in sa school. So, ma'am, I will drop the course. So, sabi niya, no. Sabi niya, you will continue the course. Kaya mo yan. Kung kaya ng iba, kaya mo rin. So, I continue the course. I'm not a computer literate, sir. So, I find very challenging, no? Even in making assignments. During the pandemic, we don't have also signal, and I cannot go to internet of lockdown. So I had difficulty in making my portfolio, even my assignment. But when I presented my portfolio to my principal, sabi niya, nakagawa ka? Wow. So, doon pa lang, sir, it's a big impact na for me as a teacher. So, natuwa yung principal ko na pin-enroll niya ako in this course. No, kasi in my case, it's a big help na mag-let out din ako. So, during my presentation sa action plan, observe lang ng principal na mostly is attending seminars ang nalagay ko dito. So, sabi niya, how can we materialize this during pandemic? Sabi ko, ma'am, well, this can be a plan. Pero we can innovate this one. No? even we cannot apply this one as of now, but I can still suggest if you will allow me to share what I learned during Slack session. Kasi yun lang naman kasi we cannot have our webinar here, sir, and online teaching. We don't have online teaching in our community because of the signal, sir. So we have modular lang talaga. So we cannot also have this webinar because of the signal. So what I asked from my principal is if I could share what I've learned during Slack session na lang because we can have it here in our school. But of course, we should observe social distancing pa rin. And in terms of financial, sir, wala namang problema sa principal. Are very supportive naman yung principal namin. But hindi niya masyadong natutukan rin ang ano ko. Kasi seminar, aral siya ng seminar eh. Yeah, she's also busy preparing her assignment. And the only thing that focus, she had ano dito is the attend computer seminars or engaging our students in online learning. So paano daw yun ang gusto niya talaga mangyari. But we cannot do it because of the signal. We don't have a signal here. Kasi kailangan talaga ng tower sa area namin, sir, para magkaroon kami ng internet connection sa school namin. So yun lang ang gusto niyang talagang i-process na magkaroon ng signal dito kasi gusto niya rin maging computer literate yung mga learners namin as well as we teachers dito kasi yung talaga we are not computer literate talaga dito sa area namin po. Yun lang po. Thank you. So, masyadong mabilis ako magsalita, ma'am ay. Hello, sir. Sir?
Hindi tayo napansin, Ma'am Del, kasi hindi daw tayo nagsasalita.
Nalag out po yata si sir. Nalag out po.
Mike.
Babalik po yun. Nalag out po. Hintayin lang po natin si sir. Mukhang baka na-lobat din siya.
Ako, sir, malapit. Hindi na ako malupat, sir. Brown out pa. Mamayang hapon pa po kasi.
Para makasave po ng battery, off nyo po muna yung video nyo. Saka audio and video para makasave kayo ng battery.